Yeah, MSQ time. I have returned. How goes the MSQ? I just started. Oh, Galulja.
What happened to the people here? Did they all leave, or did we already meet them?
Huh. I was striking dummy and finished the gate event.
To think that people actually volunteered their souls for these experiments. Success was far from guaranteed, and even in the best case, they would cease to be men. Was their devotion to Zoral J so absolute?
Huh. Alice?
It won't open, and I don't think it'll yield to our shoulders either. We'll have to do it the old-fashioned way and find the key.
Find the key? What do you mean? I can use Phantom Rush on this.
A lift can be seen behind the wrought iron gate. As sturdy as it appears, the gate will likely resist attempts to force it open. A security panel is nearby. Perhaps a verification key will open the way.
Verification key. Okay, let's find. Oh, there is a Graha. Let's speak with Graha. Hello.
I wonder what Beklug would make of this research into transferring souls.
Oh, Krail and Buklamat here. Lamati.
The researchers likely moved between the upper and lower levels. Perhaps we can find a key among their belongings.
I really like the music in this location. Okay.
It makes me angry to think about what they did here.
Oh. Test subject journal. It is the same probably as in the
They're
dungeon.
recruiting volunteers for a new experiment. I know I'm not as bright as the others, but they wouldn't laugh at me if I was stronger than them. This might be my chance. Soul transferred few days ago. I can write. Can write good, yes? I am good. Very good. Getting hard to control strength. Today bit offhand a feeder. Cannot help it so strong. Hungry. Always hungry. Cannot control. Eat. I must eat, must eat.
Now I'm thinking about Taco.
You find nothing that resembles a verification key. Perhaps you should search elsewhere.
Okay. Open cabinet.
Supplies for the staff are neatly arranged within the cabinet. Among the various items is a manual outlining regulations and tranquilizing gas to be used in emergencies. You dig deeper and find a verification key. Perhaps it can be used to open the iron gate.
Okay. You dig it deeper and found Hansu. Huh. Okay, security panel.
You found the key? Great, I'll call the others. It seems the key can be used to operate the lift as well. Up we go.
I thought something will happen.
So this is the observatory. I didn't expect it to be similar, but this is a far cry from the temple that held Valigarmanda.
All the machinery appears to still be in operation. I expect there are auxiliary systems in place to ensure that monitoring can continue even in emergencies.
The warnings indicate various anomalies, related to the seal's failure, most likely. For a blessing, we managed to fell the beast before it could cause harm. Right then, let's see if we can find some clues about Gololjaw's mother.
I think I can use this terminal. Shale taught me how. There's so much data. I don't know what we should look at. Perhaps we can narrow down the search by inputting the name hrothgal. Ah, it brought up a lot of results. They all seem to say the same thing. hrothgal, Administrator of Experimental Treatments, Research Logs. This sounds good, doesn't it?
Chances are the data is encrypted. And even if not, it will take considerable time to go through it all.
Then let us take it with us to the back room and have Shale analyze it.
Agreed.
All right. I'll transfer it to this storage device I brought. There, it's finished. Thank you so much for bringing me all the way here, everyone.
If you're happy, then so am I. Besides, I was able to learn more about my brother as well. It was a fruitful adventure for the both of us. I admit the Turl gave me a fright at first, but then I remembered who felled the mighty Valigarmanda.
I'll not soon forget our visit to that facility. It was a troubling reminder of the depravity that can arise from the belief that souls are simply a resource to be exploited. Kilusa is really good at driving the hover cargo. I wonder if I can learn how to drive it too.
Trial?
I'm glad we could find what we sought in that abandoned facility. It seems safe to say my brother returned to Uiwara for the Turl. He wanted its power, no matter the cost.
Graha.
And here we are. The authorities will doubtless wish to be informed about the facility and its contents. But first things first, let us deliver the data to Shale.
Okay, let's go. The back room.
You heading to the back room?
Yes, please. Gololjah?
It was Shale who gave me the storage device before we left. She said that we'd probably need it, and we did.
Lamati?
Gololjah had no trouble keeping up during the outing. He really is his father's son.
Alfinod?
Having now spent some time in these harsh environs, I feel I have a better understanding of how much of a steadying presence Fiend was to her people.
Okay. Yod?
You found information on Gololjah's mother? You lot never cease to amaze.
Alice?
From what I can see, things haven't changed much since the funeral. People are still listless like before.
Any trial?
I've been thinking, it may behoove us to learn how to use the various devices found throughout Alexandria. Better late than never, after all.
the data will be in good hands with Shale.
Graha said. Okay, Shale.
Welcome back. Gololja has already given me the storage device. There looks to be a wealth of data, all of which is encrypted, so I'll need time to process everything.
In that case, Alisai and I might take ourselves around the city and check on the people.
Their mood has us a bit worried. I don't know if there's anything we can do to help, but we'll see. Understood. I'll let you know as soon as I've finished my work. Thank you. We'll see you again soon.
Thank you. Amati?
I share our friend's concern. It's not surprising that the Alexandrians are having difficulty coping with their grief, but still.
Gololja?
I'll stay here with Shale. There's a lot I can learn just from watching her.
Okay, Shale?
Decrypting files isn't the hard part. It's when the number of digits in a password is unknown that the long nights begin.
Graha?
I met some members of Oblivion on my way back here. They themselves were returning after having paid their respects to Sphene.
I suspect the Alexandrians' plight reminds Alphanod and Alisei of the Garleans. Little wonder they feel compelled to assist in any way they can.
Good. Oh, food. Okay.
Alisai isn't wrong. The mood out there is still grim. Some of the Turali remember a time before they were dependent on the Sol system, but even they're unsettled and wondering aloud if they'll have the chance to reunite with old friends and family before they pass on. With good reason, too. The journey home won't be an easy one for those who've grown old. That's why it's mostly been younger folk who've been leaving for Tural, ones with no elders to care for.
Word of that problem has reached us in Tulialal. My brother is doing all he can to see the Zaktural Railroad restored to operation, so that people may come and go more freely. Unfortunately, the tracks only go as far as Vanguard, so some traveling by foot will still be necessary.
Even so, the railroad would make things a sight easier. How long before it's back in service?
I couldn't say. When I left for this visit, Koana seemed reluctant to make promises. But while Shale's working on the data, we could go and see the state of it for ourselves. To Shaloni Station, then. I'll make sure to keep Koana informed.
Okay, let's go to the station. Krail?
Raha and I will keep an eye on things here in your absence.
Okay, Graha?
I would be astonished if they were able to restore railroad service so quickly. The locomotive was nigh obliterated in its collision with the dome.
Yeah, Shale?
You'll have plenty of time while I work on this. Trust me.
Gololja?
Say hello to Koana for me.
Okay. Good.
Let us know if there's good news concerning the railroad. We can disseminate it through our network and hopefully put some minds at ease.
Okay, let's teleport. Okay. Okay.
I've filled Koana in. He asks that we continue to support the Alexandrians as best we can.
Noti Viqui?
Operations are still suspended, but we're trying to remain optimistic. It's good to see you looking well yourselves.
Pavlika. Boris.
Vow of Resolve. And Sunoka Firefist to boot. What can I do you for?
We're hoping for some good news about the railroad. There's an increasing number of people looking to return to Tural that can't make the journey on foot.
I see. As it happens, the Vow of Reason is also on his way here to take stock of the situation. Ah, scratch them on his way.
Ironville. In a new outfit. What will you say? Looking good, Erenville. Gasp, did our little Bun finally outgrow his old clothes? it's kinda offending. Okay, let's go with the first one. Actually looking good.
As the guildship has officially approved my transition from gleaner to independent contractor, I was in need of more befitting attire.
Ah, okay.
You're here about the railroad too?
Yo, he's looking good and so cozy.
It was in part for my sake that the original Dawnblazer was sacrificed, so I felt it only right that I assist with its replacement. Speaking of which, I assume Lamitii has explained the growing urgency of the need. What have you to report? The new locomotive was on track for completion, but we are having difficulty pulling her into the station, in a manner of speaking. You see, when we used the Dawnblazer to get into the dome, urgency outweighed all other considerations, but now we're back to our original problem, how to run the railroad without upsetting the inhabitants of Mewar Hetzoan. That is, the Ronique. Though the Hetsaro that follow them are none too pleased about their Hetzo being spooked by the noise of the locomotive, either. The solution I devised to quieten the railroad should address that complaint. But a silent train presents a different danger. The Ronique will need to be deterred from wandering across the tracks.
And I suppose we can't just blow the whistle at them, or they'll panic and be put off their grazing again. Weren't the rail routes plotted to avoid the Ronique's preferred grazing areas, though? It's odd that they're getting so close in the first place.
The Ronique's grazing patterns have shifted since the tracks were laid. I am not certain why, but I intend to ask the people of Mewar Hetzoan for their insight. As a major proponent of the railroad, I have a duty to assist in this matter, and I too would hear what the Hetsaro have to say about it. They are the ones most affected, after all. I believe it would be best to begin by consulting their leader, Huato. The rest of you can accompany us to the Hetsaro encampment if you like.
Okay. Let's teleport. Actually, I kinda gripping my experience. I really like to ride in this location at daytime on my motorcycle. Shepetto.
That's Koana, vow of reason, is it not? I can scarce believe it.
Koana.
As committed as the Hetsaro are to tradition, they are amenable to the unfamiliar, or so I am told.
Lamitii.
To think all of this can be packed up at a moment's notice to follow wherever the Ronique lead.
Erenville.
Our prior visit to the Hetsaro was also on railroad business. Pray they do not take us for train enthusiasts.
Wait, let me... Yeah, he's looking good. Huato.
Vow of resolve, vow of reason. I bid you welcome to our camp. But what brings you all the way to Mewar Hetzoan? I thank you for seeing us. Our visit concerns the matter of the Zactural Railroad. You too have noted the Ronique's unexpected change in behavior, then. My son, Shepetto, has been looking into this matter. Shepetto? Normally, we'd expect the Ronique to keep to their favored grounds nearby for a while yet. And despite a thorough search, we haven't found anything wrong with the quantity or quality of the grazing in Pyreoanan and Yortanane. Yet they refuse to keep to where they usually would, instead pushing westward, toward your railroad. I certainly see no cause for this unseasonal migration. Nevertheless, should they continue to move west, we will follow. As any true Hetsaro would, I suppose? As you may have surmised, I am of Hetsaro descent. My parents traveled with the Ronique as well, though I myself have no memory of the experience. I was left behind as a babe, you see, during such a migration. One of many sacrifices necessitated by a nomadic lifestyle, I am forced to assume. A chance encounter with a kind Pelu merchant was the only reason I survived. Taking pity on me, he taught me his trade that I might fend for myself. I became a stallkeeper in Tulialal's markets, and that is where the Dawn servant found and adopted me. I had already been in the palace some time when Lamitii came to join us. Like me, she had been cast aside by her parents. I knew the pain of solitude and wanted to spare her that suffering. As this tiny child's new brother, I swore I would always be there for her. Truly? I have never heard of the Ronique choosing a path so arduous as to force such a terrible decision, nor of any Hetsaro willingly leaving their own flesh and blood behind. There must have been some exceptional circumstance. I cannot say. The idea of following in their footsteps that I might better make excuses for their actions never much appealed to me.
Yo, what will you say? But if they had good reason, would not you want to know? It is a good question. Let's check another one. Even if it might help you better understand the Ronique's current behavior. Let's go with the first one.
As is so often the case, you are correct. Though my discomfort with the Hetsaro way may arise from fear of reopening old wounds rather than blind fervor for innovation, it would nevertheless see me repeat past mistakes. And to refuse to learn one of our country's treasured traditions would make me a poor Dawn servant indeed. Please, teach me of the Ronique and what they mean to you. I promise to listen with an open mind. We would be delighted.
Okay.
In the meantime, your companions are welcome to look around. Will you learn of Hetsaro culture with me? I should like to approach this with the fervent curiosity that you and my sister share, but it would be useful to know whether I am, doing it correctly.
Then it's settled. You'll learn more of the Ronique, and we'll have a look around the plains. And perhaps, in the process, we'll find the answers we seek.
Okay.
It will be a joy to share our traditions with the new Dawn servants, as we once did with Gulul J.J.
Koana.
My knowledge of the culture I was born into is from written accounts alone, and few of them, at that.
Shepieta.
The quickest way to learn about our way of life is to do as we do. I hope you're not above manual labor. I am not the most experienced, I'm ashamed to admit. But I shall put forth every effort. That's all we ask. Take these tools. Now, introduce yourself to anyone who looks busy and ask if you can help. They'll be happy to teach you what to do in exchange for another pair of hands to do it. Let us meet back here later to share what we've learned.
Ooh, I'm having Red Dead Redemption vibes from this place. The second part. Oh, he's playing music. Wait, I know this melody. Something extremely familiar. Cozy campfire? Yeah, it's super cool. Yeah, that's a really cool detail here. Oh my god. And there is a soup. Wait, let me explore a little bit more. Fish here. Merchant. Okay.
You're learning about the Hatsaro way of life, are you? I may have a thing or two to share, but rather than talking your ear off, let me test your powers of deduction. I find answers much easier to recall later if I arrived at them myself.
Uh-oh.
Ahem. Our Hetso provide us with something that we use in medicines, poultices, and soap to drive away pests and to sustain our fires. What is it?
Drive away pests and to sustain our fires. Dude, I'm dumb. What will you say? Bones? Hooves? Are hooves bones? It is actually it's how I would answer to this. Is it dung again? Meat and organ. Meat. Let's go with the first one, eh?
Both horns and hooves have cores of bone, and we use all of these materials, albeit primarily in tent poles, instruments, and the like. It's not quite the answer I was looking for.
Oh.
To remind you, this material is fit for medicines, poultices, and soap, to drive away pests and other evils, to sustain...
Oh, I see. Wait. Wait, it can be dung. You can use... Or you can. Can you use dung as a medicine? Maybe you can. But, meat and organ. Meat. Maybe meat? I can't believe it is a dung.
Alas, not quite. Meat and organs both can be made into delicious fare, and our neighbors are oft glad to trade for them. They do have certain medicinal uses as well, but they aren't fit for all the purposes mentioned in my question.
It is.
It sounds like there's a story there, but that is indeed the correct answer. We've discovered myriad uses for Ronique chips over time, each a boon to our way of life. Where there is a need, our Hetso always provide. I know city folk are squeamish about dung, but you can't deny generations of results. I won't ask that you march across the plains and fill a sack with it, only that you keep an open mind about our customs. A new wind blows across Shaloni now. A sweet wind. We of Mewahetso and look forward to seeing the changes that are born upon this breeze.
What do you do here?
I am the village listener. By opening my ears to the voice of nature, I strain to hear when ill winds begin to blow, that I might keep our people and our Hetso safe from danger. Other Hetsaro look to different animals for guidance, but here, we follow the Ronique. We care for them as they care for us.
What kind of place is this?
The name Mewahetsoan means the land where the Hetso graze, after the Ronique who make their home here. Not in the village, you understand. The Ronique are nomadic animals, and their herds roam far and wide across the grasslands as the seasons change. As they do, we move with them. This is why we make our homes of sticks and skins, rather than bricks and boards, that we might pack them up and follow after our Hetso. Wherever the Ronique roam, that place is Mewahetsoan.
Huh. Wait. What? Oh, it is here. Hello?
This won't do. The wind will go right through it. And me without my needle and sinew.
Here?
Oh, these are precisely what I needed. I should be able to patch up the covering now. Given how often we pack up and reassemble our tents, they're bound to get the occasional tear. Fortunately, the Ronique hide they're made of is durable enough that we generally needn't worry. Ronique hide sturdiness makes it an excellent material for clothing and shoes, as well. Of all the many gifts our Hetso bestow, it's the most versatile. I don't know how we'd get along without it.
Talkative.
I'm afraid
So-
I've finished with my tasks for the time being. But since you're so eager to learn about our way of life, why don't I tell you a bit about our migration customs? If you're here, you likely already know that the Ronique are our Hetso, our guides, that we travel with through the turning of the seasons. We trust them to lead us to fertile lands with all we need to survive. But you may not know that sometimes the herd splits into two, bound for different paths. On those occasions, we Hetsaro must also part with half of our number. You may think it a strange and stressful custom, but over the years, it has seen us visit new lands and broaden our horizons as a people. This, too, is the wisdom of the Hetso.
Wisdom of the Hetso. Hello, friend. And
You're here to help? Well then, why don't I show you how to care for a Ronique's coat? Go ahead and run your fingers through it. Gently now.
oh,
As you stroke the Ronique's coat, you note that many portions are shaggy and tangled.
This one's fur is a bit overgrown, but a good brushing should thin it out. Would you like to give it a try? You'll need the right tool for the job, mind you. A comb of the type you're used to would just get lost in the tangle, like as not. Geppetto sent a Ronique brush with you, did he? How like him? Now, just run it through one little patch at a time.
gently.
You dutifully brush the Ronique until your arms grow weary from the prolonged battle with its coat. It appears much tidier now, though the same cannot be said for your clothes, which have acquired a new coat of their own.
Well done. With less excess fur, our friend here will be more comfortable in the afternoon heat and less susceptible to illness. A combed coat also makes it easier for us to identify injuries, should the need arise.
After admiring your work, you try and fail to brush the fur off of yourself. The Ronique preens.
Okay. Like a horse, but not horse. Yeah, it's actually I'm getting heavily vibes Red Dead Redemption 2 vibes.
It will be a joy to share our traditions with the new Dawn servants, as we once did with Gulul J.J.
Okay, Szepieto.
You smell of the grass and the wind. Which is a good thing, I promise. You could nearly be mistaken for one of us, if a bit on the furry side. I have to
Okay,
wonder how
okay.
Valkoana is getting on. I assumed he would be reluctant to get his hands dirty, but it seems his wish to understand us was sincere. Ah, there he is now.
Koana seems like it.
Apologies for my tardiness. I was tasked with grazing the Ronique and ended up rather far afield. I found myself wandering hither and thither at my companion's inclination. To force us back to the trail seemed inappropriate. But how was your own work? Have you anything to share?
Yeah, they are using dung as a medicine. What will you say? Its sorrow life revolves around the Ronique, but in turn the people receive all they need. The Ronique are treasured members of this community, as important as family. Let's go with the first one.
Yes, I feel the truth of this myself. While I was hesitant to leave my fate to the whims of the Hetzo rather than tread man-made paths, I arrived where I was meant to be all the same. Mine is not the only way, though at times I lack the experience to know otherwise. My inability to conceive of how a decision might be right does not mean that it is wrong. My parents had a duty to the Ronique, as they did to me. And so I wonder if their leaving me behind was not so selfish an act as I once believed. I have no way to know, of course, and regardless, this has no bearing on our present concerns. We are here in service of the people of Tural, after all. Nevertheless, I thank you for helping me find deeper meaning in what we've done today. And I will endeavor to remain curious, especially where the Hetzo are concerned. I'm glad to hear that, Vau Koana. You're welcome among our herd any time.
Oh, let's get some meal. Spell speed. Determination. Ooh, this one is good. Determination critical hit. Critical hit spell speed. Okay, let's go with fruit and aloe jelly. Best in slot food. Almost. Aloe jelly. It seems actually pretty good. I even can imagine the taste. Koana. The warmth of family. Let's go. These quests are so chill, and I kinda like it.
Koana, how did it go?
Lamati?
I believe I finally understand the significance of the Hetzo.
Good shot.
They nourish the Hetzaro as they grow, and provide warmth and companionship in a harsh and unpredictable world. They are the equal of any man, not beasts to be tamed. Moreover, Ronique are sensitive. Though we may treat their injuries or brush their coats to keep them hale, they must ever be free to follow their instincts and seek lands where they might thrive. The Hetzaro would never cage them, and neither should we. To control their migratory patterns or capture those who wander too close to the tracks is out of the question. Then it is particularly important to advance our original line of inquiry. Fortunately, we were able to visit the Ronique's once favored grazing grounds.
As we were told, the grass looks fine, but the place is too quiet. It's not just the Ronique. Even the birds and field mice have fled. We did encounter one pack of Ceratoraptors, but they look to be passing through in a hurry.
Typically, that sort of behavior in the fauna would be associated with natural disasters. Earthquakes, landslides, and the like. Though the Hetzaro would have surely put 2 and 2 together were the cause geological, I measured the area's ether to be certain. There was indeed nothing to suggest recent environmental disruption, but I did notice one anomaly.
One anomaly?
A strong etheric signature to the east. Moving across the plain, albeit slowly.
Who is that? What will you say? A large animal, perhaps? What do you think, Koana? Let's ask Koana. Oh, I really
Given
like
where we
this
are,
set.
I believe we are dealing with a powerful beast. A predator, perhaps, given the local fauna's behavior.
One of the raptors we saw looked like it had a bite taken out of its tail, by something with very large fangs.
It couldn't be Kitaturu Hetzo.
Totoro Hetzo.
Turuhetso?
Sounds like a new mount.
Ronique Reaver, in the common tongue. Our people have several names for such creatures. Fangs that steal Hetso in the night is another evocative one. Ronique can fend off many predators with their horns, but not the Turuhetso. Their scales are tough as adamant, and neither horn nor arrow can pierce them. A well-toothed carnivore with an unusually tough hide. I cannot recall any such fauna in this region. They usually roam the wilds in the northeast, and most herds keep well clear of them. I can't tell you why this one is so far from home and its pack both. In any case, I believe the source of the Ronique's consternation is clear, as is our next move. We must drive this Reaver away, that they might return to their grazing lands in peace. Never fear, we will make certain that the beast threatens you no more.
Okay, okay. Let's find this thingy. Oh, Ironville?
A powerful creature behaving unusually. Left to its devices, it may well become a Tural Vidral. We must attend to it ere that happens.
Okay, Lamati.
Those Ronique Reavers must have a hefty set of teeth, but I'm not worried. We've fought worse.
True. Shepeto.
We must protect the Hetso, but not at the cost of your lives. Please take care out there.
Okay.
I am loath to risk inciting panic lest our fears be unfounded, but I will warn my people to take extra precautions.
Okay. They are dead. Bana.
The Ronique Reaver is a clear threat to the local population. We cannot allow it to roam unchecked. But it won't do for us to go running off in search of it without having made proper preparations. And if others returning from across the plain have spotted it, they may be able to inform us of its recent behavior and where it might be found.
Your progress through the upcoming battle will be saved at certain points. In the event that you are defeated, you will be able to try again from the most recent of these. Please
Okay.
note that if you enter battles associated with other quests or log out from the game, this progress will be lost.
Okay, let's go. Item level 730. Level sync. Isn't okay. Oh, maybe I have to drink aloe jelly.
Help! Help!
I thought it is Yeshtola for a second.
Turuhetsu is coming this way!
Already?
It has beasts across the plains in a panic, and our Ronek are practically paralyzed with fear. We must get them to safety.
We can assist by helping to calm the creatures. Once they're less agitated, it should be possible to hurt them.
And after they're out of harm's way, we'll deal with the Ronek Reaver.
I suggest you remain here to attend to the Ronek when they arrive.
They'll be safe with me. Please, be careful out there.
We are cooked. Oh no. Dude.
Make haste.
Make haste.
We must protect the Ronek.
We must...
Don't worry, we're right behind you.
Okay.
There they are.
I'm so ready. Let's go. Oh my god, we are so cooked. Run, forest.
Let's look for stragglers.
Okay, there is more.
The Ronek are too few. None shall be left behind.
Now it feels like a monster hunter.
There must be Come! There!
These are no match for the likes of us.
Alligator. Holy moly. Alpha. Dude.
All or nothing then.
What is going on? Holy. Yo, that was cool.
Seems that did the trick.
Okay, what now? Godzilla?
For the fodder, at least. But where's... Look there! We've got a big one coming!
Impenetrable scales and wicked fangs. That's a Ronek Reaver, and no mistake.
We are cooked. We are cooked. Oh no.
There! That one there!
Holy. Guana crazy. Oh my god.
Not so fast!
Dude.
Even should it cost me my life. I will save the Hetzel!
Oh my. I missed a lot of cool screenshots.
Kona, are you all right?
Do not concern yourself with me. Get the Ronek to safety!
Holy moly. He,
There. You've nothing to fear.
he forgot that he's ahead of a reason. And tried to cosplay ahead of resolve.
Right. Let's finish the job.
Okay, let's go. It will be a great dinner today. For
I
him.
made a vow to our people. You shall plague them no longer!
Perfection. Okay. We are cooked.
Freezing is not without resolve.
Damn it! Not even a scratch.
I need some time to think, will you?
Wait. You are dealing to
Must
him
have a weakness, and I will find it.
1 damage. What? Wait, what? Can I stun?
I need time.
Right. Go for the legs.
Legs, okay. Donkey Dino? Yeah. Like what? Ooh. I see.
Now we just have to keep it pinned.
Okay. Oh.
Thinking, Kona.
Okay.
A protective current of ether. But whence does it flow? I've got it!
This is the end.
One well-placed piercing round to the chest, and...
What is this? BFG?
You're done for! That stemmed the flow of protective ether.
Okay, let's go. good, good.
Still not backing down, huh? Fine with me.
Juana, we need more. Paint? We are cooked. Oh my.
That ether ere the river recovers it!
This is going to hurt.
More? Yo, let's go. Yo, that was a big boy. Interesting. Who is stronger, this guy or Valigarmanda?
We did it.
Probably Valigarmanda. But I would like to see the fight.
The Hetzo.
The fight in between.
The Ronek have all made it to Mehwa Hetsuan. Hunters are scouring the area for any remaining threats, but the local fauna appear to have calmed down.
We cannot thank you enough for your timely aid. You, most of all, Bow of Reason. We feared you would be loath to take direct action, yet you didn't hesitate to put your life on the line for our Hetzo.
I did no more than is a Dawn servant's duty. The ethereal conductivity of those scales is astounding. I dare say we could repurpose them to create a device that emits controlled pulses of ether.
Ether resembling that of the predator the Ronek fear most. It might work. If we struck the right balance, we would have the means to deter the Ronek from approaching the railroad without causing them undue distress.
Incredible! Kona, you've done it again.
I must say, I was hoping I'd never have to see one of these again. Still haven't forgotten the last one, and it's been more than 20 years now. I had come as a trader to the camp in Lozeni Hetta, a camp that was obliterated in an instant by that monster.
Ah, wait, Koana camp. Koanas.
Lozeni Hetta. That's where the Pelu Pelu trader found me as a babe. Please, can you tell me what you saw?
As I said, I had traveled there to trade with our fellow Hetzaro. Like us, they followed the Ronek. And like us, they were visited by a reaver. The fiend struck like a whirlwind in the night. It was chaos. I grabbed some token belongings and bolted in a panic, thinking only of getting as far away as possible. But even in my panicked state, I could not help but notice the young couple racing the other way, toward the fell creature. "We're distracted," I heard one cry. "Save our son! Save the Hetzo!" After that, nothing but the pounding of my heart and feet and Rodek thunder. I ran and ran, and as the sun broke the horizon, I found myself separated from both man and beast. Windborne words say that a group of survivors reunited with their remaining Ronek and have long since moved on. But still more were never seen again, including the brave couple. Or so the story goes.
And what became of their child?
I'm afraid I don't know. But if he wasn't with the survivors, even if he lived through that night, the wilderness wouldn't have been kind to a little one out on his lonesome.
Maybe not. But perhaps a passing Pelu would. And one day, even a Dawn servant himself. All these years, I was convinced that my parents had left me behind to follow after the Ronek. But now I see, they didn't abandon me. They were trying to keep me safe. I've wasted so much time resenting them, when in truth, they gave me everything I have today. It is thanks to them that I live to know the warmth of family, even after they were gone. And now that I am Dawn's servant, all of Tuliyola is my family. A family I will always protect, as my parents protected me.
Oh man, oh my god, it is so sweet. Ah, final cry to see. Oh my god. Ah. If Vaukoana counts as among his family, then he is a part of ours. Oh, dude. You made feeling... Oh, I forgot the thingy on.
You made felling that Turu Hetzo look easy. On behalf of the Hetzo, I thank you.
I thought it is bugged out. I don't know.
We certainly got more than we bargained for when we set out to solve our railroad conundrum.
I can't imagine how Koana must be feeling right now. That Reaver, you don't suppose it was the same one that...
I feel that he feeling a relief.
To know that the Hetzo are safe is more than enough. Yet, would it be wrong to hope that, in protecting them, we also avenged my parents? It is the least I owe to them, after all this time. Sunoka, I thank you for standing by me. As Dawn servant, and as the oft imperfect man beneath that mantle.
Yo, there is a really cool glam over there.
Now, let us return our attentions to the matter we came here to address, shall we? We have removed the root cause of the Ronek straying from their favored grazing, and obtained the tools to devise an additional precautionary measure, a silent whistle, as it were. This whistle must be capable of emitting pulses of ether strong enough that they will shy away from the tracks on instinct, yet not so strong as to drive them into a panic. If we can achieve this, it will be a far sight better than a traditional whistle. More effective and less stressful for the creatures themselves.
Oh my god, this quest line.
Let us return to Charloani Station and begin work on it, then. Walliker and his crew will doubtless be relieved to finally have a solution.
Okay. Okay, I will play further. I feel like it is the perfect point to make a pause in MSQ and call it for today. Let me teleport to my free company house. I still can't believe people are hating this expansion. It is just I just can't get it. So far it is great. How's the weather? Oh, such a nice place. I know, right? Yeah, it's a literally, man, it is a great expansion. So far I like everything. I absolutely love this expansion. Yeah, exactly. It's my favorite one. Yeah, I on the same page. And I have done all of them on release. Yo. To be that honest, this one, Dawntrail, fighting with Heavensward heavily. But I really like Dragons and Winter team, with the snow and everything. And Ishgard. Ishgard, my favorite city so far. But Dawntrail, hrothgals, and the story, I just like it. I don't know, it's great. Okay, I will cook here another day. Let me sit this chair. I don't understand. People like get focused on Vuklamat and doesn't see other things. There is a lot of questions in this expansion, like really good questions, I mean, that you have to answer. Okay, it is getting hyper late. I will be back tomorrow at the same time. And we will continue play through MSQ. Yeah, there will be less training dummies and more story. And maybe I will do this thingy, how this called? Occult Crescent a little bit. I have to explore. I got stuck a little bit there. Yeah, anyway. Good night. Sweet dreams. And I hope see you tomorrow. Sunoka. Bye bye. Peace.